guys, it's Petal, and today I wanted to start this cute visual novel called Starlight Flowers. I don't know anything about this game. I haven't played it yet. So this is basically just a first reaction and everything. So far, it looks really good, I guess. So it has been so long though. Wait, what? It has been so long, though it's still hard to believe, isn't it, Mother? I'm not the weak little girl you left behind anymore. I can take care of myself. I don't need hopes or wishes upon stars to help me. I don't need anyone, and I certainly don't need anyone's so-called help. People only care about themselves. They'll only help you if they have something to gain. They'll only reach out to you when they want something from you. It's pathetic. I can't stand it. I won't be like them. I won't let myself become such a pathetic creature. I'll carve my own path. I'll stand tall on my own 2 feet. Just you watch, Mother. Alright. This is what goes through my mind as I walk through the dark, damp forest. I'll never admit it, but I'm a little afraid of the dark. Who isn't? You never know what could be lurking in the shadows. It's on dark nights alone like this that I'm grateful for the stars that light up the night sky. They comfort me with their presence and remind me that I'm never truly alone. Although the stars haven't been my friends for a long time, not since the night you left, Mother, nothing will ever change that, just as nothing will ever bring you back to me. Aww. I can't forgive and I'll never forget. It is dark and I have no light, though I managed to find my way through my way through the trees. The leaves crunch under my feet with each step I take. The air is fresh and it carries the smell of nature with it. It's a beautiful night, the perfect night for stargazing. I scowl, not feeling the need to indulge the stars with my ogling eyeballs. What is that? What is ogling? Whatever. Don't they have enough attention? I'm sure there are plenty of people all over the world staring at them right now. We share the same sky after all. Mother's words echo through my mind, bringing an old memory back to life with it. The stars are there wherever we go. Whether we see them or not doesn't matter. They always see us and they're always watching over us. Is that really true? Yes, dear. Would I lie to you? Does that mean the stars know when I'm picking my nose behind your back? Mother laughs. Haha, it's gentle and sweet. I certainly hope not. I'd like the stars to think you're not more than just a cheeky nose-picking brat. Hey, I'm not a brat. Oh, really? Yes, really. Mother tickles me all over and I give in laughing. The memory vanishes and I find myself alone in these presents. Once again, alone. I'm always alone these days. Oh, that's so sad. Why had that memory returned to me now? Out of all the times it could have given me comfort, it chose now. A nice small clearing comes into view. It looks like the perfect spot to set up a camp for the night. Realizing how tired I am, I plant myself on an old stump and remove my backpack. Light, I need light. I remove the lantern and a fire kit from my pack. It doesn't take long to light the candle inside the lantern. Years of practice will do that to you. As I'm going through the motion, I toss the kit back into my bag and jump off the stump. Lantern in my hand, the lantern light illuminates my surroundings. Trees that go on for miles is all that I can see. Like some kind of tree prison, except it's not. This forest is a sanctuary. The stars outshine my lantern light, reminding me of their betrayal. I glower up at them. They twinkle back, and I force myself not to poke my tongue at them. Wait, what? So what did the stars do to her? What? I don't know. I'm not 5 anymore, though sometimes I wish I was, because then I wouldn't have to be alone. Two stars separate themselves from each other, their light growing ever brighter as they descend down to the earth. They move so fast I'd hardly have time to register what is happening. The stars fall side by side and head straight towards me. They appear to grow larger and larger. The closer they get in, what? I'm frozen in place, too afraid to move and too mesmerized to turn away. I'm being pulled in by their beauty. I almost want them to crash into me just so I can see them up close. Ew, that's kind of creepy. But that's not the truth. The truth is I want to see Mother again. Did the stars hear my wish after all? Einar, take me to her. At the last moment, the moment when I think they'll take me, they split apart from each other, each one going left, the other right, and crash into the forest. The ground beneath my feet vibrates from the rough landing, and I feel myself shudder. All is calm and dark once again, the two fallen stars out of sight, but not out of my mind. That was close. Seriously, what just happened? Did I just see that? I don't know. It felt real. Things always feel real in the moment, but as time passes, they begin to feel more and more like dreams or hallucinations. There's only one way to find out. I will myself to move without much thought or consideration. I head into the direction of the star that descended left. My heart pounds rapidly in my chest and I don't even notice I'm running, desperate to see what fell from the night sky. Alright, so what is it? I'm curious. It's not long before I come across the crash site. It doesn't look like a crash site, but I'm certain this is where the star had... Okay. Trees and bushes surround the areas. Rocks, sticks, and leaves cover the soil beneath my feet. Wow, really? I can't talk. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Well, that was boring. Maybe this is the wrong place. Perhaps the star is further along from here. I walk further and stop when my foot comes into contact with something that doesn't feel like a stick or a rock. My heart jumps in my chest. I step back and shine my lantern on the strange object. It's not an object. It's a girl, a strange girl with long white hair that curls over her body. She appears unconscious and laying on her back, her eyes closed and her pink lips a straight line. The light from my lantern causes her dress to sparkle. It's made of fancy-looking blue fabric and shines bright in a dark forest. She doesn't look like she's from this world. She's too radiant. It feels as if I'm seeing something I shouldn't be seeing, like something from a fairy tale or the stories Mother used to tell me. What on earth is she doing out here in the middle of nowhere? What? What on earth is she doing out here in the middle of nowhere? She looks like she escaped from a princess ball and passed out after she ran for miles. Except her appearance is flawless, as she just appeared here by magic. Bending down, I place my lantern beside me and grab her by the shoulder. Gently, I shake her awake. It takes a moment for her eyes to flutter open. They're curtained by long white eyelashes that blink at me. It appears she's looking at me, but she isn't. She sees straight through me. Are you okay? Her eyes focus at the sound of my voice. Her pupils dilate as she sees me for the first time. The strange girl stutters. Then something in her must have snapped back to reality because she pushes herself off the ground in haste but soon winces and falls back down. Pity fills my heart. What are you doing here? I fell. She mumbles under her breath. You fell from where exactly? The sky. This time she speaks loud and clear. There's confidence in her voice, like she's simply stating the sky is blue. She fell from the sky. Does she really expect me to believe that? How can she say something so ridiculous with that much confidence? But then I did see those stars falling from the sky. No, it's not possible. I frowned down at her. If she truly did fall from the sky, or otherwise she must be hurt, and that's why she couldn't lift herself up. Where does it hurt? A flush appears on the girl's features, and she averts her eyes from mine. My wrist. I think I landed on it when I fell. Show it to me. Politeness gets you nowhere in this world, not when it comes to treatment. Sometimes you just have to force medicine down a child's... Whoa. I don't think that's how it works, but it's for their own good. She's not a child, though. She appears to be a young woman around my age. Without giving me such as a glance, the girl presents me her wrist. I can't talk, oh my god. Her wrist. I take it and examine it under the lantern light. It does look swollen, but it's not too bad. It's just a little sprain. One of my salves should help heal it overnight. All the supplies are in my backpack. I need to take her back with me if I want to treat her wrist. Wow, I read like a robot right now. Releasing her wrist, I look up at her phone. And she peers back at me, her face unreadable. Einar, it's a small sprain. I can't treat it, but I'll need you to come back to my camp with me. The girl is silent, as if something heavy weighs on her mind. I decide to prompt her. Will you come? There's someone else. Someone else? You mean you're not alone? The girl shakes her head. What's your name? Alice. How do you say that? Oh my god, Alice. Alice. And that's a strange name, but my name isn't the most common of names either. My name is Einar. That's how you say it, right? I'm scared I'm saying it wrong. She doesn't seem to respond, so I try another question to keep her talking. What's your friend's name, Alice? She's not my friend. Without realizing it, I take a step back, shocked by her sudden burst of emotion. She seems to notice and calms down. Stoys once again. I'm sorry, but I'm just not very good. I'm just not on very good terms with her. It sounds to me Alice wants nothing to do with this other girl, though she's hesitating. Does she care for it at all? Honestly, I can't leave two girls wandering around in the forest on their own. It's too dangerous. What? You're a girl, and you're alone. Even if she's not your friend, we should look for her. She could be hurt too. Alice is quiet. She stares at the ground and avoids my eyes. What is she thinking, I wonder? Does she really dislike this girl so much that she'd just abandon her? Even I'm not cruel, or am I? After a moment of silence passes, she gives a deep sigh. Fine, but don't expect me to get along with her. That's a good enough answer for me. At least we're getting somewhere now. I need to do the responsible thing and help them out, no matter how much that grates on my nerves and despite the strange things Alice had said. The earth almost spins around me as I push myself off the ground. I extend my hand out to Alice and try a weary smile. She hesitates to take it at first, but soon enough her hand is in mine and I pull her up onto her feet. Once she's up, I quickly release her hand and try to ignore how warm and soft her skin had felt against my own. Where do you think she could be? Alice looks around as her white hair swing in her movements. Then she closes her eyes and listens. Before I get the chance to ask her what she's doing, she turns on her heel and starts heading east. This way. Of course, that's where I saw the other falling star land. It's pretty as it feels as though there's something more serious at play here, but I don't want to admit that to myself. Pushing that thought out of my mind, I follow her, my lantern lighting our way through the darkness of the forest. We walk in silence. The sound of leaves crunching on their footsteps is all that can be heard. Alice is faster than me, and with her legs being longer than mine, she reaches the area first. Nothing here looks out of place. Everything looks as it should. Perhaps I was hallucinating when I saw those stars descend from the sky. What's your name? I ask again. It's hard to run a search party without the person's name on your tongue. Alice groans and stops in her tracks. I have no choice but to stop. Oh wait, let me save. Don't make me say it. I just thought we could call for her. She might be close by. There's a loud rustling coming from the bushes behind Alice. She doesn't seem to notice. I suddenly get the feeling that we're being watched, and whoever is watching us is prepared to pounce at any given moment. I open my mouth to warn her, but I'm too late. A dark silhouette appears behind Alice. So I think I'm just gonna stop here because I don't want this video to take forever to render. This is just a little side video besides the Sims and the creative Sims that are coming. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.